Hello and welcome back to another little geeky review. This time we're going to go through Cybermen. So, spinning around this disc there is a few variations. Now, articulation wise, they all do the same thing, so I will just end up going through one of them. Obviously not all. Let's start off with this guy as a variation. So, they all basically come in this rustic type of silver, so it's got the whole brown wash going over them, so that doesn't change throughout the five that's spinning round. The chest piece on this one though, you can see it's got all of the little wires and the dials and stuff all blown out, so the kind of referencing they are damaged in some way, shape or form. Articulation, like I say, for all of them. The head, they are on a bit of a bobble this time, but they do twist left and right. The arms do splay out, although restricted with the mould. And then they do the 360, elbow joint, wrist. They don't twist at the waist, but the legs do splay out. And they have a ball joint at the knee, and the feet are also on a little twisty. Now, this one, like I say, has got the damaged front. Let's see, this one, pretty much similar, but no chest piece is damaged at the front there. This one, let's see, I think that's pretty much the same as the first one. Other than, I will say other than the hands. Now there's a reason why the hands are different. So this one's got that clenched fist, and the same thing for this one, but it's an alternate. So the other fist is actual clenched and one splayed out. Reason for it, so they were a single set, and then these were a later version with both hands splayed out, because they came with electric type of hands. Now they are moulded so they fit in, so they say this is how they sold it, so they fit into the actual hand. Now, the hand itself is a bit of a nightmare, to be fair. So I ended up just putting a blob of like tack glue to keep them there, but I've peeled it off just to show you. So otherwise they do just fall out. So, but you can see where the mould is, where the hands and the finger would sit in. Let's try again for this one. See, they will just balance on the top of the hand. Now there is electric hands, so they sold it as for each one. Like so. But, like I say, I just put a little bit of blue tack and I stick them on so I can have them upside down in a fashion and flashing out, otherwise it just falls straight off. One of these as well, now I can't remember which, the ones with the fists, they actually came with an open helmet as well. So we've seen this on the, I think it was another like corroded Cyberman which I've reviewed in the past, where the actual, there was a peg on the base and there was a skull in the middle. So this one is literally just the shell. So it is quite flexible. So it does fold across to join in the middle, but it's meant to be just displayed out like so, where you can see all the insides and the workings of it. The last one that's spinning round I got such a long time ago, It was an Argos release, so it's got this like spike going through the chest plate. I am not sure whether it had one of the actual handle bars on the side and it's snapped off. I'm not too sure whether it did or not. But while you're dropping those comments in, you can let me know, did this have a little handlebar going around the side? The other subtle differences from all of the others, you can see how this is completely damaged. So, and yes, it was meant to be like that. So it's got all like the little details all across the chest plate. But then all the colour, he's got also a gun arm on this one. So, and from the others, although it's got that rustic silver effect, it's more of a deep type of effect on this, with a black wash maybe going over as well. So there you go, everyone. So there's 5 variations of the newer, I think it was like the Matt Smith era type of Cybermen. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in general. While you're there, do the usual with the likes, the subs, and tickle that little bell notification. But thanks for checking in on this one, and I will see you on the next. Take care.